have show and tell. Why don't you line up over here and we'll go around this way, and then you'll have some time to shop. Our winners. About her that she comes to Foster Quilt and sews like a maniac. She goes to Georgia. She's back and forth from here to Georgia. She brings us lots of quilts, and I am going to rat her out though. She did make a beach quilt. It was a sea quilt with sea creatures, and she says, look at these sea bottles. I said, what is that? She goes, they're bottles at the bottom of the sea. It was pickleball. Yeah, so anyway, that's little, so don't ever let her live that down. But we really appreciate her. So glad she's here at our guild and has a lot of guild experience. But now, these are people who get to win an opportunity to make a quilt to give back to Leslie to give away to charity. Coral, you're the first winner. Sue Mitchell, where are you?
Oh, she's not here tonight.
Okay. Up front side. Sophie, you won. Julie Swedson, you're a winner. Karen Myrick, you're a winner. Coral, again. Allison Annan, you're a winner. Sue Chance, that's me, I'm a winner. Patty Mirabelle, or Mirabelle, or I just said it right that time. Mirabelle, woohoo! Bonnie Godfrey, Easter Selly, Cindy Sanders, Sharon Kalinowski, and Cindy Summer. It's only right that if Cindy Sanders wins one, so should Cindy Summer. Okay, and now without further ado, here comes show and tell.
For all the quilts that I make, I always take my scraps and make my bag. So this is the bag that goes in my skirt. Oh, wow. And my quilt is called Catwalk. It's just the ombre.
Really enjoyed last month's presentation and made 16 of the blocks, but I only gave 4. Raise your fingers. Because the rest of them are going to the Quilt of Valor that meets on this coming Saturday.
I call this one bad decisions. Because instead of getting ready for Ian, I was working on my
Sounds like a good decision. All right, now put it back up again and your face over the top so you can.
I love that. That chalkboard.
And then this one is from my old guild. It's tumbling
Oh,
blocks.
nice.
And I had a really hard time putting it together because it's so much fun to turn them in different directions. Because you don't have to do different things. And then what's totally fun about it is you can go up on the other side of the pond somewhere and it's super cute. So
Smile.
these are all quilts that it's been my goal to get all my tops quilted. So, I still gotta get them labeled.
If you bring something for show and tell, Sandy will take your picture and you can use it in case you need an alibi for where you were on such and such a day.
They're gonna only be on Facebook now, it's just we know it.
Hi, Tatiana. I won a quilt from Leslie last month. I thought I'd give you back.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was gonna say, I love your shirt.
Look at
too.
this, she got her PhD in quilting.
Oh, that's so fun. Oh, that's a great one. Now, was that the pattern that you with, or did you just come up with it?
I made it up.
I love it.
I'm Karen, and I made some shirts for all.
Thank you.
Say I started them at the retreat. And then Leslie, I won one at the Castle months ago.
They were very thrilled. I dropped off a whole bunch this month, and they were just so happy. Put it in anything that's donated, put it as a IKEA bag back by the charity table. Oh, where's your
Sue Chance got those.
Simple machine, all it does is embroider, and I've been practicing, so I've been doing some poetry.
Which is your birthday, correct?
Yes.
And your sister. Oh, that's beautiful.
Quite some time ago, I made a kind of a modern hexagon quilt, a lot of hexagons on it. And I thought I had given it to my daughter-in-law, and I asked her where it was once, and she couldn't find it. So I texted all the grandkids, did you all take this quilt? No, we could not find the quilt. Then I went to Chicago. I was ready to really put an APB out on it. But I went to Chicago and I saw it in my other daughter's house. Uh-oh, now I made my daughter-in-law this.
Okay, hold on. I need your smile. All right, smile. Thank you.
This was a
Okay, in my defense, well, my name is Debbie, and I'm apparently a pickleball from a freaking ball. They did look like glass. That's my story. I was like, well, and when I went home, I said to my husband, what does this look like? He said, bottles. I said, duh. Okay, so I sew my scraps to get them out of my house, which keeps me from sewing the fabric that I buy. And so I had made a cave quilt. So I decided to make these houses with the leftovers. And then I decided that I wanted this special little, I wanted the tiki look.
Yeah. Look here and smile. Thank you.
That's all scrap. The roots are just, from the scrap or bins. Okay, this one is actually pattern, which apparently I didn't actually read. Really should. Okay, but in my case, that worked out very well because if I had cut the panel, if I cut this order right, well, I would had more work. It just worked out that I cut it wrong, I sewed it wrong. Actually, I cut it right. I sewed it wrong. Had to recut. And it still worked out okay.
Hold it back on a second, and let me get this. There we go. Thank you.
I love funky birds.
A lot of you know I'm an accountant. I hate to waste anything. So I think it's probably 4 years ago, I was at my sister's retreat, and someone had cut out all these squares to make a quilt. She realized she cut them 4 inches, and they were supposed to be 4.5. She threw them away. Can you believe that? So I rescued those squares. I moved them 4 times. I finally found the box and said I have to do something. So I started with
Lots of them.
yes, I started with this one. And these all came out of that assortment. There were 3 primary fabrics. You can probably tell. This one, and this one, and this one. So I didn't count how many there were. That was the first one. I started with that. And then I thought, well, Leslie can always use another one like this. So that was number 2. And then, believe it or not, I had enough left over to do this one. And what was interesting is I only had 21 pieces of this fabric. I said, well, what can I do with 21 squares? Believe it or not, by putting the stars in the corner, it used exactly 21 squares.
Okay, well,
So never discount anything.
get a smile. Thank you. Nice.
Anybody else? I was going to bring all my quilt tops that I haven't quilted yet, but and then I was going to quilt them, and then I thought, oh, just wait till I have the quilting class. That'll make me do it with the machine that I bought 2 years ago, maybe 3 years now. Okay. In the meantime, Nancy realized that I was not going to sell it to her because I am going to use